Richard, let's talk about the system and the formation, the three at the back. And Southgate has very much nailed his colours to the mast, saying it's going to be three at the back. This is what I want. Here's the players. Bang. You know, why three at the back? Are you a fan of that? Does it suit England? Why not four at the back?
After the last World Cup, and Chile had performed really well with three at the back, I was at QPR at the time, and we decided to go to three at the back. Our back three was a combined age of 106 or something, so it wasn't very easy. So you have to have the right players to be able to do it. I think John Stones is the perfect player to do it, because he can, like I was saying earlier about Jordan Henderson not being that link man, John Stones can pass the ball past him straight into the front men, and that's why he's in the team. Kyle Walker doesn't come back. His natural game is to go forward, to attack and go forward, but he adds the pace to the back three. But then if John Stones is left alone, we've seen him at Man City and even with England, he makes mistakes defensively. Yeah. And if he's the one that's trusted to do the defending, there could be trouble. But I understand why he's in the team, because of the cleverness. But a situation like that now, you've got Kyle Walker in a position where he's renowned to be a very good attacking fullback. Defensively, he gets away with things because he's so quick. But on that goal there against Iceland, you could see he switched off and the players are in behind them. And in that centre-half position, there's not much time to recover. So if he switches off, there'll be trouble for them.
Did you like it, the back three, or would you prefer to be in a four?
It was normal for me to play a back four, because that's what I'd always done. But sure, different managers have their different ideas and there's experiments. But it generally always ends up you have to go back to the back four, because the back three needs the right players and a lot of training as well, and it's difficult. It messes the midfielders' positions up as well.
You have a theory there, Didi, about the three at the back is because they haven't got central midfield players. Is that right?
Yeah, he probably has more better defenders than midfield players, because if you were to play four at the back, then you're left with Henderson and possibly Dyer. There's, nobody out of the squad stands out to partner any of these two, and I think that's the reason. But as Richard said, I think it changes the whole balance and the dynamics of the team, because the hardest thing is for Jordan Henderson. He's got two wing backs, and then he's got two guys, or one guy, Dele Alli, ahead of him. It takes a lot of organising. You've got a good communicator, and you've got to see the things at the right time, because, when you see things from behind, you've got to give them the information where you need them. And it's certainly not an easy thing to do, and especially for a national team, where you have only so much time to work with. Yes, there are 3 or 4 weeks in the lead-up to the World Cup, but I think it takes a lot of fine-tuning, and, we'll see tonight how it's worked.